Alright guys, so in this video I want to go over setting up my workspace. So I have, let me see, I'm not going to paint, I guess, in this one. I probably won't paint, but I want to get it set up, the process of painting, like I want to show you kind of how I have it set up, because that's part of my issue starting painting, because I don't have everything that's just get up and move and go and do. Like I have a glass right here. At school you have this glass, you put all your stuff down every day and then you scrape it off and everything's very clean. But to me, if you're painting all the time, it's gonna become chaotic. Like I can't clean that up every day. I'm doing stuff. Okay. So I'm a little stressed making these videos. I like making them, but like it's also a little awkward to talk on the camera. But I like watching them, so, and I think they help. So just gotta loosen up. Okay, so what I do for where I store my paints. So here's my painting box. Okay, I had to make this for a class project. I used E6000 on rocks I found to make this. So this is cemented. Like this is sturdy, very, very sturdy. It's just got a bunch of rocks. And it kind of just became my paint box. Just kind of became my paint box. So, I thought, yeah, 2020. So, oh god, it's got cat hair on it. But yeah, it's kind of become my art box. And as you can see from in here, I am not, like, I'm not going to judge you for your nasty paints. Like, look at this one. Like, it's got cat hair in it. I don't think I've known or located the cap in probably like 3 years. I get most of my paints on sale. It's one of my favorite things to do is go to, like they're welded together because like I leave it in my car and they get gross. Yeah, like the oil separates from the pigment and it gets kind of gross. I need to clean this out. This box is a little nasty, but I got all kinds of stuff in here. This one is like my favorite color to use in painting, or was. It might change. But this one, I love this baby poop yellow. Like it is my favorite. I love it. But anyway, what I was saying was, I like using or obtaining my paint from sales. Like, oh, don't know where the thing is. Back it up, somewhere over there. I like obtaining my paint. I gotta focus. I like getting it from like Hobby Lobby on the clearance aisle, and Michael's on the clearance aisle is where I get my paint. I used my Master's Touch student thing that we had to buy for my courses, and I used that for years. And then my best friend Autumn handed me like a bunch of she gave me a pack of them, and that's kind of the only packs I bought through the whole time that I've been painting, like oil painting, has been from those two sets, the one that she gave me and the one that I had to buy for class. Like some of the stuff in here is probably still from my class years, like I have for but anyway, this other stuff I like to get on sale because it's $3. I mean, this is expensive in most places. Like it was $11. I mean, this stuff is expensive, and I'm big on, you do not have to have fancy quality to paint for me. I mean, it might be a good idea to get it because for people 100 years from now, if they are still looking at my stuff, then yeah, it's the best colors for them, and it doesn't have that weird wash and age like we are with paint and, you know, art from 100 years in the past. But for me, I don't really care. This stuff is for me right now. I mean, if someone's passionate to fix it up or look at it later, then, you know, that's the future. That's not really what I care about right now. I think of whatever. I'm getting off my soapbox about that. So I used to use paper plates, and I like to use paper plates. It's probably my favorite thing to use, like when I'm painting on. You know, if you see the Bob Ross, and he's got that thing, you know, that like artsy thing. You have the dollops of the colors all over it. My version of that is a paper plate. I love a paper plate to paint on because there's like this connection to when you were a kid. It takes away a lot of the pressure and intimidation of painting. It's playful and it's very casual, and I'll use the same paper plate, same nasty paper plate for months. But I'm trying to do away with that because it gets so gross. It gets cat hair all spoopy. Spoopy hair gets all in it, and it gets pretty gross. So I'm trying to get to something that has a container or lid on top so the dirt doesn't get all in it. So I'm starting to use this, which is another thing I kind of painted a little on. This was actually my sister's, from when she was in elementary school. Like she's very good at not losing things. But like, it's literally just a cheapo lunch, like, well, I guess a pencil case, like, and I'll just dollop my paints on here, mix it up, and I don't clean it. I just put it more dollops on top of it. It's got cat hair and all kinds of nasty. Just adds the painting. It's just gets all in here, you know. It's just there's cat hair and all kinds of nasty all over it, but I don't care. But yeah, so that might work for you. Now, if you're good with cleaning up after yourself, then be my guest and use those glass. I've gotten glass pads. Like, here, I'll show you this one. I don't feel like moving this iPad in the direction, so I'll just grab this. Well, maybe not. Maybe I will pick it up and show you. It's a little nasty over here, but maybe I can organize this back. Okay, I'll kind of show you. So this is kind of somewhat of a setup I have on the side. I got my lamp, my Pop pencil sharpener, and a cup that I got from the farmer's market. But like, oh my gosh, whatever, you get the picture. It's a glass. And dude, I'm struggling. Okay, so it's like that glass. And I got this glass from, literally this, it's called Bo's Glass. It's a local place, and I just went in and said, hey, can I get a big chunk of glass about this big and this thick, that is a square, and can you just sand off the sides and give it to me? And the guy said, sure, and I got it for a good price. I mean, I think one of these I got for $5, so if you go to Hobby Lobby and buy a glass sheet that's artistic and it's used for oil paints, they're gonna charge you like $45, okay? I'm not buying a piece of glass for $45 because it's fine arts. I'm not doing that. You can, but I wouldn't. If I were you, I would not do that. But I don't even use them at all. Right now I just have it here, but like at classes you always have those, and then you get a like an X-Acto knife or something to scrape off all of the gunk and you clean it every day and then you cover it with saran wrap. I don't have time for that, dude. I don't have time for that. If I'm trying to paint all the time. And then the last kind of thing that I use, nasty towel. I have never, since I've started oil painting, never used a different towel. Except for I have a full, I guess it's a lie. I have a full towel that I have folded up in one of these little drawers that I use. But this thing has been around for probably, I don't even know, 6 years or something. Like, I've never cleaned it. So, yeah, I guess it's kind of gross, but I'm telling you my style and how I paint. We've all heard the aesthetic of making it, you know. To me, that stuff's just not that important. It's more about what you decide to paint than what you're painting with. But the brushes, where's my baggie? I need to check on this food. Give me a sec. This on over. Minutes. Baggie. Okay. I recently got rid of most of my brushes because they were so unusable. They were so caked with stuff. But like, here's my brushes. This one, wait, it's not this one, this one. This one is, God, it really won't focus on that, will it? Wow, this camera sucks. Just focus on the brush, no? Okay, you won't. Anyway, this is one of my all-time favorite brushes. Autumn gave it to me because I used it so much in school. This is part of her collection. She just ended up giving it to me. One of my favorite brushes. But I love a square brush. I'm not a rounded tip brush kind of person, but that's just me. I prefer the square ones, squared off ones. And then I bought a pack recently. Where is it at? Oh, here it is. Okay. I bought a pack of these for $8.99, something like that. Yeah, $8.99. So here's the brushes I use, and I'm telling you now, I'm gonna be using these square ones. This one, this one, this one. Not gonna be using that one, not that one. I will be using all of these. So it's always nice to have new brushes because I don't use them. And almost every single one of these I will be using. I love these square brushes. And I got some odorless paint thinner. Learned my lesson. In college, I bought like a vat of paint thinner from like Home Depot because I'm like, why would I spend $9 on this much paint thinner when I could buy a bucket? And I remember making like everybody in that place high because it was definitely killing some brain cells. Oh man, I guess I've been talking fast. I can't catch my breath. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I use. And then of course I got like some different paints around, big tubes of paint. But yeah, that's all I do. And just dollop it in here. And the canvases, I like to get the thick ones. Kind of the thicker ones here, so I guess that's about, I don't know, an inch and a half, something like that. Siding, this is Master's Touch gallery grade. Yeah, and I get them on those, I buy just about everything from Hobby Lobby, and they do that Master's Touch 40% off. and they actually have really good deals on these canvases, so that's what I get. And now I'm starting to go to I'm not stretching my own canvases, but I've also bought a giant roll of unstretched canvas that I have pinned to a wall. Show you a different time. That's it. Oh, and I got this easel from parents for Christmas a few years ago, which is pretty rad. And then I'm just telling you all the details. I'm sitting in a dining room chair. So this is my setup. Alright, well, I guess I gotta get to start painting and get this more set up. And then one day I will record me actually painting. Maybe I'll do a time lapse, or maybe I'll talk about my style. I don't know, whatever you think would be nice. So, and we can talk about actually painting. Alright, until next time, see you later.